Mumbai getting 3 foot-over bridges at Elphinstone Road, if we can just keep scrolling, at Curry Road as well, and Ambivali today. The 3 bridges built by the Army's Bombay sappers and dedicated to Mumbaikars were inaugurated by commoners in the presence of Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, the Rail Minister Piyush Goyal and the State Defence Minister Subhash Bhamre. The foot-over bridge at Elphinstone has been built by the Indian Army in a record time of 117 days. The Army began the construction of the Elphinstone foot-over bridge nearly 2 months after a tragic stampede at the Elphinstone station on the 29th of September last year, in which 23 people lost their lives, 30 people were injured. Thanking the Army, the Western Railways tweeted, 73.1 meters long and 3.65 meters wide, Elphinstone Road Station foot-over bridge connecting Parel Station, which has been built by the Army in a record 117 days. Let's go straight across now to Brigadier Dheeraj Mohan of the Bombay Sappers, the officer commanding the men who actually worked day in and day out to construct that foot-over bridge, not just one, but 2 others as well. Good evening, Brigadier. Thanks very much for joining us. It's remarkable, isn't it? When you put your mind and your effort, your heart all together, you can do anything. And I think that's what the message is. The men under your command worked so hard. How much of a challenge was it to construct these foot-over bridges?
Considering the challenge which our troops are facing on line of control, or considering the people, the other challenges, I feel this was okay work for us.
And Brigadier, in terms of the deadline itself, you'd been given a very difficult deadline. How tough was it to get that deadline done?
We had actually faced our things in 5 phases, and the biggest things was how to convert this military equipment into the civil use, and with the coordination of the railways, with the number of tracks there, number of railway traffic, and we have to be adaptable, we have to be flexible, and the greatest satisfaction is that we could live up to the expectation of the Mumbaikar and to the nation.
And Brigadier, this is the Army's tribute, the tribute of the men and women that you command for the families of those who've lost so much in that Elphinstone tragedy, and in honor of those who've lost their lives as well. Is that right?
Yeah, you are totally correct. This is our tribute to those innocent lives which were lost. In fact, it was a great tragedy, where personally I felt, why should it happen to Mumbai, the economic capital of India? And anything which we could have contributed, we have loved it, and we have given our heart and soul so that this nation as well as the Mumbaikar gets their due.
And sir, could you describe to us the effort made by various agencies? And it wasn't just the Army, there were civil contractors as well. But I think what was common is that everybody worked fabulously well to a certain plan, day in and day out, to get it done. Just tell us the way it all happened.
Yeah, first I'll talk about the Army itself, where we divided each site into the 3 platoons, 3 officers, and every day was new challenge, and we did require the help of the civil agencies, especially in the civil works, like pile works, other foundation works, steel structures, and we were lucky that we were in Mumbai and we exploited the technology to the hilt. And every day there was something new innovations were done. For example, the Bailey Bridge, lifting it for the 7 meter, we have created a spreader beam. That is first time the Indian Army has done it. The roof part, which we call it the canopy, that also, it's not part of the military equipment. That has also been, a local consultant was hired and new design has been done. Similarly, the concrete thing, all technologies which were available, they were exploited so that this military equipment, military things can be converted into civil use.
And Brigadier, it's 3 foot-over bridges that you have constructed. Did you have to modify your designs to meet a specific requirement? Because when you go to war, the Bailey bridges and other bridges that you construct are meant for a specific purpose. They aren't necessarily meant, you know, for a foot over bridge over a railway line or anything like that to transport a large number of people or to have a large number of people walk across them. So was this a modified design?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. This was a total modification, total adaptability. In war scenario or in a battle scenario, we have to launch the bridges in say few hours or in few days. So this equipment we have to also include the civil engineering part, that is the pile foundation, civil structures.
Right.
So lot of adaptability and flexibility has to be adopted, and the technologies in civil engineering which is available, that has been exploited to the maximum.
And Brigadier, is it true that the design or the modified design was actually done by a couple of young lieutenant colonels, both of whom are IIT graduates?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. This has been done by Colonel Chauhan, Lieutenant Colonel Chauhan and Lieutenant Colonel Vamsi, who are now working with the military engineering services. To their credit, there are number of other design also, and their ADG also, who was very helpful in this. So they are the best people as far as the military is concerned in design.
Sir, how, and just in terms of the type of engineering that you are trained to do, it's quick engineering, right? There is no luxury of time. You do something which is effective and you do it quickly. How much is speed a part of your essential engineering training?
If you are talking of the speed, generally the combat bridge are the modular bridge which can be carried easily, which can be assembled easily, and which can be carried in the tougher terrain. So one was the military part, other was the civil engineering part, where we use the concrete thing, where we use the steel. So if I divide these two things, so 80% of work here was the civil engineering, which any state government, any central government department does that. So challenge was that even that work, the civil engineering work, also has to be say done in the lesser time frame. So we adopted for the concrete thing, we adopted for M60 concrete. In the civil market, if the people are constructing buildings, 50-story buildings in 180 days, so why can't we do that?
Right.
So we explored those technologies and we have applied these technologies here.
Congratulations, sir, and congratulations to all the people under your command, the civilians as well who've done this. Really, the city of Mumbai and so many across the country, you know, owe a great debt to you and the men and the women that you command. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us.